You're now live with me, G3, and tonight is the first episode of 2021. And I just concluded an interview with our February cover star from Mega Ant. So this is like my second interview for the night. And tonight is going to be a very sexy night because I have three very sexy bodies because we are going to launch our fitness show on Saturday morning. So I hope you watch out for that. But first, I want to thank my friends that help me every episode. So I want to thank Una Richie for this very cute top. This is Una Richie. So if you like this top, you can go to Una Richie on Instagram or House of Una Richie. And you can go to their physical branches at Rockwell in Power Plant and in Esamora and in Molito Center in Alabang. So tonight I am going to have with me our hosts for W.F.H, Workout From Home, the newest fitness show on air starting on Saturday. Hi Chito, hi Dom, hi everyone. So our first guest tonight is somebody that I really admire. I mean, I worked with him and he is somebody that is really the anatomy of human perfection. So he is trying to figure out whether or not to navigate this platform because he has I don't think he hasn't gone live here on Instagram yet. So let us check if Daddy Hideo is here. So Daddy Hideo, are you here? So let me check if he's here. He was asking if I should invite him. So maybe I can do that, no? I can invite him. So I don't know if you're here. So if you're here, Daddy Hideo, can you shoot out a message? Okay, parang wala pa siya here. But I'm just messaging him now. So, hi everyone! Nandito na si Roxanne. So na-stress ako kasi mamaya pa siyang 10. So let us check on Daddy Hideo. Wait. Sino ba nandito na? Guys, panoodin niyo yung show namin sa Saturday. If you want to lose weight, I mean like, if you want to lose all the holiday weight, then guys, you should watch. Thank you. I want to thank also, of course, my drink sponsor, Mix Mojo. Tonight I'm drinking Brooklyn because I left my heart in Brooklyn. Char. And of course, my water sponsor, Evian. So I'm running out of Evian, so they're gonna send a supply on the weekend. So let us check if Daddy Hideo is already here. Wala pa siya. Wait, Daddy. Char lang. I'll message him. Wait lang. How do I do this? Wait, paano ba to? Shit, baka mawala yung live ko. Hi, G! I miss you too. Wait, let me check. Shit, paano ba to? I know. Shit, paano siya end? Wait, I have to wait for Daddy kasi if I press the X, it's gonna end the broadcast and I don't wanna start over again. So, paano ba yun? Paano ko ba makakontak si Hid? Ayan na siya. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, the most perfect guy on your Instagram feed, Hideo Muraoka. Hi!
Hello, good evening.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can. Let me just see
Can you
my
hear me? Hello? Naghang ba siya or naghang ako? Can you hear me, Daddy?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi!
Hello.
Kamusta ka?
Very good, very good. How about you?
Sabi ni Edwin Tances, ang pogi mo daw.
Thank you.
Thank you for being my first guest for 2021.
Oh, really? Oh, that's an honor. Welcome.
Yeah, that's very important. That's very important, ah. You're my buena mano. Do you know what buena mano means?
Yes, I know.
Tell us, what is a typical Monday for Hideo Muraoka? What do you do on a Monday?
Wow. What do I do in a Monday? I'm the first one to wake up in the house. Usually I wake up around 5:30, 6. And then, because that's the time I have for myself before the kids wake up. So usually I read something. I have a good breakfast. I meditate. And sometimes if I have enough time, if my kids don't wake up, I work out before.
But
And then
you
in
work
the
out every
afternoon of
day,
work,
diba?
yes. And then after the kids wake up, break fast, I go to work, I do some stuff in the computer. And if I have free time in the afternoon, I walk my kids around the village. And that's it, pretty simple.
What time is your bedtime?
This year, I have a new goal. I want to go. Time is around 10. But
10
even,
o'clock.
yeah.
Okay. 10 o'clock is with sexy time.
Yes. That's the time when the kids
We were
are
talking a lot.
ready. Mm.
Yes, we were talking a lot in Tagaytay when we were filming our show. You talked, I mean, like, I was very educated because you were talking to me and Roxanne about life essence, diba? Parang you were
Yes.
talking about life essence. You said that the life essence of a woman is different from the life essence of a man.
No,
What is the
we were
difference?
talking about chi energy, because right now I'm studying TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. So we have different types of chi. We have the chi, the energy that we gather from the food and the air that we breathe. We have chi gathered from the movement that they do, like qigong or tai chi, you get from the air by moving your body. And we have your essential chi, which is the source of life. That's the only chi that is not replaceable. You can only manage to life. So men and women are different. Women lose a lot of those chi when she give birth, and men lose most of those chi when they ejaculate. And that's what we're talking about. So that's important. That's
Yeah,
why
we
it's
were
important
talking
for the
about
men
that.
to hold it and direct that energy towards something else.
So it is important for a woman to hold on to her chi when she gives birth, diba? Parang when she gives birth, she loses a lot of her chi. That's what you're saying,
Yung
right?
chi,
In
it's called
traditional
it. Yeah,
Chinese medicine, it's ECM.
yeah.
But a man is very different because a man can control
He
when
can
he
control.
loses
Yeah.
his chi. You can control it, right? Every time you ejaculate, you lose your life essence when you're a man.
You
So that
lose,
explains
yes.
why you look so young. Because you are, how old are you, Daddy? How old are you?
I'm 33, but my
33. A very
biological age is 25.
Roxanne says hi. Roxanne is saying hi.
Hello.
Okay. So that means that you do not ejaculate every time you have sex. You control yourself, right?
I, I think, I mean, you do whatever you want, but if you're looking for longevity, you can learn how to have orgasm without ejaculate.
Okay, explain.
Well, I mean, you don't have, let's say, to 0 to 10. You don't need to go all the way to 10. You can go to 8, let's say, and you hold it inside. And then you can have, you can prolong that energy if you want. And also something interesting you can do, they said, you can direct the energy towards whatever you want. So let's say if
Yes.
you want to increase your creativity, you can bring that energy all the way to your spine, to the top
To
of
your
your
heart.
head, or you can heal some organ that you want to. It's a powerful energy. It's an energy that creates life, if you think about. So it's a very powerful energy. But if you learn how to direct that, of course, take a lot of discipline, practice. That's why I like to go to bed early, put the kids to sleep, so I have more time for myself and my wife. But
So you believe in the power of the body to heal itself, right? So if you
of
preserve
course,
your chi, if you preserve your chi, you are able to heal yourself. You don't need medication, right?
I mean, it will help you. It will help you to heal yourself. And for me, what I like the most, it's you can increase your energy. You have more self-discipline, of course, because you have control of your own body and mind, and you can direct that energy towards something else in life. Let's because, of course, when you ejaculate, you feel tired, right? Men are different than women. Women can do many times.
But you feel
Men usually
happy.
after
Don't you feel
after the
happy?
first, of course, you feel happy. But I enjoy the process as well. It's
Yes.
about enjoying the process, and then hold that. if you want to use target that energy towards something else as well. So in my case, I do every 3 times. I allow to do once.
Every 3 times, you allow
Yeah.
yourself to ejaculate once. So every time,
Yes.
every 3 times once. So that's a good ratio. That's an average ratio, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay na yon, di ba? Parang eme-eme, okay na yun, eme-eme.
Yeah.
And then, and then of course, all the energy that you put out in your body is also something that you put out in the world. And something that you told
Yes.
me when we were in Tagaytay struck me. You said, G3, you shouldn't be worried about COVID because if you have a very strong immune system, then you shouldn't be worried about COVID. What are the things that we do to improve our immune system?
And that's what called Wei Qi, which is the protective Qi, is the energy that protects your body. So basically, in traditional Chinese medicine, when you are closer to nature, is the best ideal, like when you're most healthy. So what I say about closer to nature, eat food that are from the earth, that come from the ground, that you chop, that you remove the skin, not things that come in the plastic, in can, things that really come from the earth. Sleep early because our body work according to the sun and the moon. That's also I learned in yoga before when I was studying yoga. Our body at night is time for you to recover, to restore, and to regenerate, to recover their hormones. So it's a good time for you to go to bed. But today, because of technology, we tend to be more time online or watching Netflix or doing our stuff. So the blue light's bad for you and also affect your sleeping. And how early you sleep, the best, and how the early you wake up is the best as well, because there's something on the sunrise that really help us to really wake up, and it energizes us in a whole. So the closer you are with nature is the best. And
how many hours of sleep? How many hours of sleep for you?
For me, it depends by each person, but the most important is not the hours, but the quality. How deep you sleep and the quality of your sleeping.
How do you make sure you have quality sleep? How do you make, kasi sometimes I sleep with quality and it's only 4 hours. And sometimes I sleep for 8 hours and it's very shallow sleep. So how do you make sure you have quality sleep?
For me, it helps, like, I don't eat anything heavy before sleep. Usually at night I have a light dinner, something easy to digest. And also, before I sleep, I like to read books. I try to be away of cell phone because of the blue lights as well, because that way my body is more relaxed. And then also I'm observing something good for me, like because I always read something that's applicable to my life. And I like to exercise during the day. When I exercise during the day, by the end of the day, I'm a bit more tired as well. That helps to sleep better. And of course, I meditate as well every day. That helped me to calm down as well. So that's my personal habits.
Your personal healthy habits. But of course, I see you naman, Daddy. I know that you also like to eat pizza. Like when you see
yes.
So you also eat junk food because pizza is junk food. So what's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yes.
Well, I like food in general, as long as high quality food. As I said a while ago, as long as organic, that it's come from the ground. But of course, life work as a balance. So once in a while, I allow myself to eat more sugar or more things that are unhealthy. But of course, I metabolize that the next day. I make sure I work out and I burn that. So I keep in the balance as well.
But you also like cheeseburger, French fries.
Yes, I do.
Like when you order
When I do
French fries,
burger,
yeah,
I do. Most of the time, I cook my own.
Food? You eat fast food?
Lately, not this last year, not so much because of COVID. So I'm basic at home most of the time, and I'm eating more my own food, like homemade food. So not so much. I usually get fast food in a hurry. Yes, every day.
What is your favorite? What is your specialty?
Since, as I told you, now I'm studying traditional Chinese medicine, so I base the diet in the house with the base of the nutrients that we need. So right now I'm always trying out things that our body needs, and I try to make more enjoyable. Like I eat the vegetables of the season that we have available here in the Philippines, and I try to make that in a way that the kids would like to eat,
Oh my
and
God,
it's more enjoyable.
you can make your kids eat vegetables. They like
Of
it.
course, yes, yes.
They
They
like
eat
it.
every day.
How long have you been in the Philippines? I know that you've been here for a while.
Nga, almost 9 years, 10 years na.
10 years na.
Matagal na.
Marunong ka na magtagalog.
Oo nga, pwede. Naintindihan.
Gwapo ka daw. Gwapo ka daw. Anong sinasabi mo pag sinasabi ng mga Pilipino na gwapo ka?
Well, I don't know. Thank you.
Salamat. Salamat.
Salamat po.
You are Brazilian Japanese. None of you is Filipino. But what makes you Filipino? What are the things about you that you can say are similar to us Filipinos?
The first thing for me, what I like the most of Philippines is the family values that Filipino holds. Of course, the people. I love the people here. They're very friendly, very welcome, especially for foreigners. I have many friends here that I made for my entire life that I consider as a family to me. And I really enjoy that Filipinos are very family oriented. And that's the value I've always hold with me. I started my life with my wife as 20 years old. And by 22, I had my first daughter. So I really enjoyed that aspect of family. I like that Filipinos are very religious as well. In that way, really help to have guidance, especially moments like this that we're going right now, you know, the difficult times. And I find that Philippines is a blessed land overall. It's a beautiful place to travel. There's so many natural resources here, natural places to go. And I really fell in love with the country.
I know you've been here for 10 years. What is your favorite place in the Philippines that you've been to?
Oh, that's hard to say.
Top 3. Daddy, top 3.
In Philippines?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, I love Siargao, Palawan. Of course, I'm a nature person. So I love the nature. And that's abundant here. I love the sea. So I love Siargao, Palawan, Boracay. It's nice as well. Even going to the mountain, I love Baguio, you know, Tagaytay. A lot of places here it's very beautiful.
Yes, yes. And we've welcomed you so much in this country. I mean, like, it takes a lot to be successful in the Philippines if you are somebody from another country. But you are one of the most, if not the most successful, not Filipino. You are one of the most successful male models in the Philippines. Why do you think you are successful in the Philippines, even if you are not Filipino?
Well, I don't know. To be honest, I got into modeling by accident. It was never my dream, and I had other plans in life, and suddenly I became a model by coincidence. And then in my early years, I remember I always find a meaning in how to be a model, what it is, what does that mean? And I don't know, I was always looking for a meaning. And then if you said the word model, you're modeling something as well. So I was looking to become the best version I could be. In that way, if I become a best version I can be, I'm always progressing, evolving, increasing my consciousness, my mind, my health, my body, my personality, my charisma. And then that's what I work the most. And somehow I start to attract more jobs, more endorsements, more opportunities, because I'm constantly working on myself. And that's my only goal. I'm always working on me and how can I improve in some aspect of my life. And by luck or by, I don't know, attracting the good energy, I'm attracting jobs.
Also, because you're very committed. I mean, like, if you decide to do something, you are very committed to it. Of course, also, you're very good looking. When did you realize that you were when did you realize you were guapo?
Here, actually, in Philippines.
Sa Philippines lang? Sa Philippines?
Yeah. I never felt it, because I grew up in Brazil, and in Brazil was different than most of my friends. I was half Asia. I was not the look that people like there in a way. You know, they like, talking about modeling in this industry, they like more Caucasian look in Brazil. So I never felt that I was good looking there. I just felt I was a normal guy, and I was actually a normal guy doing my stuff, you know, working, going to school. But then when I came in Asia, suddenly I was surprised that I was getting jobs and people say that I was good looking, but I was just surprised in a way.
What was it like working with Wong Sim?
Was good. Yeah, he's really good. I went to Indonesia to work for another brand. I was shooting a commercial, and then I just had a break in the last day, and then we were talking long time already through the Instagram, and we were able to do a shoot like before I go to the airport, like maybe 2 hours. It was very quickly.
That is one of your most iconic shoots, right? Like you always post
I
that.
know, yeah. Surprisingly, yeah, that picture became viral. I was featuring BuzzFeed and JQ US and many websites in
Right,
America. I was
right,
like,
right.
wow. That
Right,
time I
that's a
got
big
many
deal.
opportunities to travel as well. I got opportunity to have agents in US and in New York, like in Europe, in Milan. But eventually I didn't go because I had my daughter, and the agents asked me to stay there at least 6 months. And I said, I don't want to be that long for my kid because
Yeah.
I want to be part of the process of she's growing up. So I end up denying and stay here.
Danda looks like you. Danda looks like you. Like you are like she's your junior. What did it
She
feel
does.
like? What did it feel like to watch her grow up, to watch Fatima give birth to her and your firstborn? Danda is your firstborn. Was it like watching her grow up?
It's for me it was well, I mean learning the process. Nobody become a ready as a dad or a mother. We learn in the process. But I think the most important thing is to be present because in that process we're both learning. And of course, I'm always teaching the values that we value here, the core values in the house and in the family. So she's learning by example because kids learn by seeing and not by listen. You really have to embody the values that you want to teach them. And I just leave that and hopefully that she's learning. And for me to have a kid is like being a kid again. When you have a kid, everybody who has a kid know that, especially in the early years, you become a kid again. You learn to see the world with the innocence as a child, so the curiosity as a child. So it's an interesting process.
What was it like to have a son? How is it different from having a son? Having a daughter to having a son?
Big difference. Whew, that's the boy is more makulit, very much, so much. I think for my personal experience, I think boys, we are very kinesthetic. We learn a lot through the movement. I find that they mature faster. They are ahead of boys. You know, you can see, you put a 5 years old boy, a 5 years old girl, the girl is much more like aware, more mature. Even when they're teenager, you can always see that the girls are more mature than the boys. The boys take a little longer to mature. Some take forever. But there's a big difference. Boys more makulit for sure.
Boys are more makulit. That's true. But you're
Yeah.
very behaved. Ah. How you told me how many children you want, but you can you tell everybody how many children you want?
Well, I think three, and if things go well, four, it will be okay.
Fatima is okay with having 4 kids.
Yes, she is. She wants to.
She wants to. Tell us how you met Fatima because you told us the story of how you met Fatima and how it was true love for you in the beginning.
We met in Thailand. Also, we were modeling, so we went to a trip in a big group of friends, like 20 people, all friends, and all went to PP Island. And I met her during the Songkran, which is the Thai New Year.
Yeah.
But I saw her before, so I knew that I liked her. And I always been the type of person who I didn't want. I'm a Scorpio. I don't want to play around with so many people. So I just want to find the one I like, and I like to stay with her. So I was always looking for, that's which one I want. And then when I found her, okay, that's her. Was decided already, and eventually we met there in the beach, and since then we've been together forever.
She was your girlfriend from that night at the beach?
Yes, she was.
Wow, ang galing mo, Daddy. Sobrang bilis mo. You are so fast.
I'm decided.
You are very decided. Of course, what can
Yeah.
you give to like people that follow you? What is one relationship advice that you can give to all of us that follow you?
Wow, relationship advice. Well, really, there is no perfect relationship. Just telling because sometimes we expect a lot. We see in the movies, we see the TV, that beautiful, and it's not like that in real life. We always learn a lot, and in our case, we're being so long together because we know each other well now. Now we know each other really well, but you really have to spend time together in a relationship. I believe that being together it's very helpful to learn about the other person, to learn about yourself. It's important to know what you want and start to know what the other person wants too. And in that way, always, let's say, communication skill. Like really, you really have to communicate to make it easier.
Pero important, what you said was time. Time is very important. I think that's really very important. Of course, now you told me that you wanted to go to school to study, traditional Chinese medicine, but now doors are opening up for you. I know that you're
Yeah.
going to have another show, a sports show. I'm writing a comedy for you. You're going to be an actor. You're going to be an actor. And we have a show that is launching on Saturday at 10:30 on Saturday. January 23. What is it like for you to become a host of a show? Is it something that you wanted in your life, or is it something that just, came into your life?
It's something that came into my life in a way. Uh, I don't know. Until up to now, I'm still finding out. I'm still discovering what I really want. But I started to study traditional Chinese medicine last year, and I want to study chiropractic as well in the coming year. Because after 2020, I've been reflecting a lot. I'm grabbing all the opportunities that I have, like this, like hosting and working TV. That's amazing because I'm always working with creative people, passionate people like you, and we meet very interesting people. And it's also you reach a lot of people, so you can share your energy, your lifestyle, and perhaps give some value, add some value to people. That's what I want to do. And I'm studying, even if I'm still doing host and acting. I still gonna study because I enjoy. What I'm studying is things that are applicable to life. It's mostly like holistic practice that will enhance the lifestyle. And traditional Chinese medicine, something that's been for like 5,000 years, and is a holistic approach. You learn how to work your own body. Even if I don't work as a doctor and helping people, I can apply that knowledge to myself and to my family and to people around me. But I want to work. I want to help people. I want to help people improve their lifestyle in the near future. So I hope that goes in line.
I think that will happen for you. I think you will be a doctor. I think you will be a chiropractor. I think you will come back to the Philippines and you will align a lot of bodies. You will help a lot of people. But meanwhile, your showbiz career is flourishing. I'm happy to be a part of it. And I can't wait for people to see you as a host beginning on Saturday. I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy about your performance. I mean, you're such a
Thank you.
professional. You're such a pro. And you really, really work hard to study the script and everything. And would you like Daddy Hideo to invite all of our friends to watch our show beginning on Saturday, Workout from Home 30? Mag-promote ka na.
Oh, yes, of course, guys. Please watch the show on Saturday. It's the premiere of our first show. And the good thing about this show, it's based on body weight. So anybody can do it without any equipment. You can do it at home with the barcada, whatever people you have around you that you can gather. Because I know now it's very difficult for us to meet with friends, but you can do a way to do it. It's a very easy work. So it's a very easy workout. It's for every level, and I hope to see you guys in this fitness journey. And tag me if you're doing that. And we're gonna be doing this together. Oh, it's kind of cutting there.
Wait, how do I do this? Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Hideo Muraoka. Thank you so much. We're gonna see him on Saturday on Workout from Home. Thank you. Good night. 10 o'clock yung bedtime mo.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, so we had Daddy Hideo, and we are going to see him on Saturday. We're talking to all the hosts of Workout From Home, and we have just spoken to our friend Hideo Muraoka. He plays the character of Daddy. Kasi syempre, di ba, parang he's somebody who's dependable and he's somebody who you really, really look up to. So we decided to give him, I decided to give him the character of Daddy. So we are now going to talk to Super Sam. I don't know how to get in touch with Sam, but Sam knows that he has to come in at 9:30. So wait, Sam. Sam! Hanapin natin si Sam. If you're here, can you please send a message because I can't find you. So I don't know how to text Sam. Wait. If you have questions, can you please send them? Oh, si Jed wants to be on the show. Wait. Let us wait for Sam. Ayan na si Sam. 9:30. So tonight, we are talking to all of the hosts of Workout From Home W.F.H. And tonight, we have the Century Superbods 2020 Grand Champion, Mr. Sam Ajdani. Bakit ka nakasay?
Hello. Like this.
Sam, why are
Okay,
you like
hold on.
nakaganyan?
Sorry, my bad.
Hi!
Hello. Hi, G3. How are you?
Sam? Long time.
I'm doing good. Yeah. How was your
Okay.
interview today? Good.
You didn't watch it? Grabe ka.
I was just getting ready.
You were getting ready. Did you take a shower
Ready
na?
mentally.
Mentally?
Joke lang.
Sam, naligo ka na ba? Did you take a shower na?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. How many times do you take a shower a day? Morning and night or just morning?
Twice.
Morning and night.
Once or twice. Yeah. Sometimes once, sometimes twice. When I work out, I take a shower after.
Okay.
So mostly twice.
What is it like to be
Interesting.
Sam? Ano? What
Bala,
is...
bala. Go on.
Wala. What is a typical Monday like for Sam Ajdani? What do you do on a Monday, usually?
On a Monday, I try to set my mind right and focus on the week for the most part. And yeah, start strong, whether it's with a workout and some meditation, just to put myself in a good position when it comes to tackling the week ahead. Monday is the
Wow.
day for champions.
Were you born a champion?
I was born a champion. Are you asking? I
Yeah.
think champions are
Yeah, were you
made.
born a
They're
champion?
made. They
Champions
are
are made.
made.
Oh, they're not born.
Yes.
Oh, that's very
Maybe.
interesting, huh? Of course, you are the current winner of the Century Superbods, diba? It was a long journey. Everybody didn't know if it was going to happen because when it was launched, when it started, there wasn't really much of a lockdown, and then it happened in the lockdown, and you won the competition even if there was a lockdown. How do you feel about being the Century Superbods winner? Effectively saying that you are the most acceptable body in the Philippines today. How does that make you feel, like being the best body in the Philippines?
Well, the competition took place and it was the pandemic, like you said, so it was a little bit challenging. So, yeah, it was, I decided to work out at home, try out new types of workouts, develop more knowledge and understanding when it comes to my body. Uh, like many people, I'm sure, didn't have access to a gym, so they had to learn more things, and that's what I did as well, and prepared myself mentally as much as I could, because I knew that whatever I did, I'm not going to be at my 100% shape during the competition, but I think for the most part, I did well, and I really felt great about where I was during that time. So I think the edge that I had, the way that I saw it, I had a very good mentality going in and staying in during the competition.
Maganda yung sagot mo. Your answer was perfect. I think that's why you won.
The answer? Oh, thank you. I tried.
Maganda, matalino ka. Matalino ka.
I think everybody answered well for the most part. I think the
No,
the
you're the
last
best.
batch
Your
was an
answer, I think
impressive batch.
your answer is the best talaga.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sabi ni Andrew Wolf, he's a good man. Do you know Andrew Wolf?
Andrew Wolf, yes, I know him. He's a good guy.
Okay. So you both say
Hey,
that you're a
Andrew,
good guy.
if you're there.
Anyway, Sam, everybody knows you as this super duper perfect body, Century Superbods. You have billboards all over the place. But what they don't know is you're really a very funny guy. I mean, like you have childlike humor, and like
Well,
whenever
you know.
when you turn it on, you are actually very funny. You can be a comedian. How do you open up to people? Because people think of you as somebody really very serious, but you're actually very funny. So, like, who gets to see the side of you that is a jokester, that somebody is a funny guy, that somebody who is a funny guy?
Well, I don't actually find myself funny, but what I will say is I try to enjoy the moment as much as I can when I'm surrounded with the right people that, I get along with easily. So they bring out the funny in me, the fun side of me. So yeah, it depends on the people who are around me. If I'm comfortable in a space or in an environment, I'll be lots of fun. I'm sure you're lots of fun too. Everyone is.
Yeah, everyone's a lot of fun. You were a lot of fun when we were dating. How long have you lived in the Philippines your whole life, right?
I've been here for 14 years na. Matagal
Oo,
na.
matagal na, matagal na. Before the
Matagal
Philippines,
na.
where did you live?
I'm half Iranian, so I lived in Iran
In Iran.
until I was 14, 15.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have a younger brother and an older sister. My sister is 36, 37. My brother is 27,
How
28,
old are you?
something like that. I'm 31.
Bagets, baby pa,
Yeah.
baby, baby. Baby pa yung 31 ka.
I'd like to think so.
Of course, you have a son. You post him on your Instagram. What makes you proud of being a dad?
Well, everything about being a dad is nice and fun. And of course, when somebody is the result of, is connected to you by blood, of course, you're going to be proud of that person. And, I do everything I can to make sure he becomes a person that other people can look up to one day.
That's true. How many kids do you want? Super Sam.
I'm okay with one.
Magastos. Magastos magkaanak.
It's expensive and it takes a lot of time as well. So I want to really focus and dedicate my time into, being there for him when he really needs it at this stage of his life and he's very young. This is where children actually get to develop personality. And yeah, I think this is a very important phase. And I'm not ready for a second child yet. Maybe one day, who knows?
How old is your son now?
My son is 3, 4,
24?
almost 4, 3, 3.5, 3.5.
3.5, 3.5. That's a fun age. But of course, all of these good things are happening in your life right now. I mean, like you won Century Superbods, and then you're hosting shows, and then you have a lot of endorsements. What is it like to be a very successful male model in the Philippines? When did you feel that it was something that was happening to you? And how does it feel to be successful in the Philippines?
Well, being a model in the Philippines is lots of fun. The industry is lots of fun. There's a lot of good people involved who, I actually love the industry. I enjoy it. It's not perfect, definitely not perfect, but yeah, it's a place where you can actually, it's a place full of opportunities. And yeah, for me, I've been lucky enough to meet the right people, be in the right places, and of course, God has been there all the time. and blessed me to be where I am today now. And yeah, I'm thankful for the people in my life, and today grateful every
When
day.
you were when you were starting, what was it that was your goal? Like what were your goals in the beginning when you were starting in the Philippines?
In the beginning, I just wanted to, try out the industry, make some money. Who doesn't want to make some money? And maybe try out showbiz, but I was never sure about it. But one of my biggest goals was to just get on that man's health cover and, take pride in it. And now, because I work very hard in the gym at home. So, yeah, that happened. And then after that, Century Tuna, well, how does it get any better than that?
It
Grateful.
doesn't get any better than that. I mean, you reached the top. I mean, like, we're very proud of you, and we're so happy that you're a
Thank
part
you
of the
so much,
show.
Chitri.
We're so happy that you're a
Thank
part
you.
of
I'm
the
so
show.
excited for the show. I'm
Yes,
so excited for the
talk about the
show.
show. How
This
do you
is
feel about being a host?
being a host was a new for me, something new experience. But my co-hosts are very fun people, and they're also very good at what they do. So Roxanne, of course, she's a professional, and she made it easier for me, Hideo, and Noel to, learn from our mistakes. So it was fun. We practiced, we bond together, and I think. You guys, everyone who's watching right now, you guys will be happy and enjoy the show, hopefully.
Yes, we are premiering on Saturday at 10:30. Why is it important for you, Sam, to be physically fit in a time of pandemic? Bakit siya importante? Why do we need to work out?
Well, I think this is the most important time to be physically fit because we are also very vulnerable because of the situation. So, yeah, as we know, it's a pandemic and there's a virus and it's kind of scary. And it's good to be fit, take care of your health, your nutrition, stay active because activity boosts your immune system. And I'm sure a lot of people are starting to understand that more and more, and
Totoo ba
they're
yan?
starting to work out.
Totoo yan? You have to move more.
Yes, if you move more, of course, your body gets stronger, your mindset is stronger. Diba?
I don't
Have
know
you
if
been
we
working
do it.
out?
No, not anymore. Wait,
No,
Sam.
that's okay. You don't need to move. You're already strong.
Sam, I'm doing a comedy for you. So,
Yes.
do you think that you will be a good actor, or is it something that you're not very sure of, or do you want to try your hand in acting?
Okay, I have to be honest. I'm not so sure if I'll be a good actor, but I can try. I can try to learn. I'm I'm open to learning, whether you teach me or anyone else who has the knowledge and expertise, because I'm sure it's something that takes a lot of practice and you know, like everything else.
But you're a very naturally funny guy. You're a very funny guy, and I don't know if you know it, but you're actually able to crack jokes on set, and like people laugh. And I don't know if that's intentional or that's really your personality. A lot of people kasi think that you're very serious. Are you serious?
Yeah, in interviews, yeah, for the most part. Yeah, this is when I'm kind of serious. Because I don't want to say something that might offend anyone but yeah, if I feel comfortable with people, I tend to have less filter,
Less
less
filter.
filter.
Sam is very funny, but you're also very smart. A lot of people think you're just guapo, you have a nice body, but you're not smart, but you're actually very smart. What did you what did you take up in school, and what was your favorite subject when you were going to school?
Well, I don't think I'm smart. Uh, I, there's a lot of people who are smarter than me, obviously, but but I try. In school, I didn't like anything actually. I just like going to school. Okay, maybe math in the beginning I enjoyed it, but then after when it got harder, I was like, okay, I don't like this anymore. So yeah, but I
Why
like
didn't you
poets,
why didn't you
poetry. I uh,
Of
yeah,
course,
academics not my thing.
did you like sports growing up?
Yeah, I love sports. I always played football. Martin is talking. I always played. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, I played football, basketball for some time. I was very active since I was a young kid.
Okay, you are also in a very committed relationship. Everybody knows that. You put that in your stories, it's in your Instagram, it's in your social media. What is Sam Ajdani like when he is in love?
Sam Ajdani is pretty chill. I'm chilling, I'm happy where I am today, and I love my family. They're a blessing to me, and during these times, it's important to, really be there for your loved ones. So I'm grateful for them, and I try to make sure that I let them know that I am as much as I can. And yeah, of course, I'm not perfect, and no relationship is perfect,
No relationship is perfect. But if you can give advice,
except some,
except some, but if you can give
maybe.
advice to people who have, kasi you have been locked down in a relationship, diba? There are people that have been locked down outside of a relationship. There are people who have been locked down in a relationship. What are the most important things to learn in a relationship when you are faced with the fact that it is only you together and no external forces? What are the things that make your relationship work inside of a
That's a
pandemic?
that's a really interesting question, G3. Nice that you bring it up. Well, yeah, it's been tough. I'm sure for a lot of people it's been tough because nobody wants to be isolated. With family, it's amazing, but it's been 9 months, let's be honest. Some people just don't get along all the time. And I feel like people have to really focus on themselves, go introspective, take time to uh, calm down, relax, meditate, and really develop their relationship based on compassion and empathy, especially during these times, because that's when we really need each other. And I feel like people are starting to realize that more and more. They're more kind to each other, they're there for each other more often. And yeah, once again, I'm grateful for the people in my life.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
he said, like, I remember you told me that you don't need a lot of people in your life. Like, you're happy with who is in your life, and whoever comes in, it's already siguro extra. It's a bonus, diba? But why is it important to have people in your life that are just very few in numbers? Why is it important to just pick people to be in your life? That you don't have to have a lot of people in your life.
well, I wouldn't say having not being open to new people. I'm always open to getting to know new people, because there's always something there that you might learn and a value that they can add to you or you can add to them. But my circle is small because as I grow older, I get to know myself much better. And there's parts of me that maybe does not. Um fit well with another personality. So the reason why my circle is getting smaller is not because of other people. It's actually me getting to know who I really am and what I really want to see in others.
That's very introspective, and that's very wise, actually, to be able to know yourself enough to know who you want to be in your life. What did you learn from about yourself in the past year?
In the past year, I learned that. What did I learn? I learned a lot. I'm I think a lot, so I think I learned a lot. Let me take out my notebook. Wait, I wrote down chocolate. I'm just kidding.
Ano na,
But
totoo
I
to,
have it
kasi
here. It's
mommy.
all written down.
Ah, okay. It's all, totoo ba? As in, like, Of course, we have little notes about ourselves, about what we learned in the past
Yeah.
year. But I mean, we are in the beginning of a brand new year, and it feels like nothing is changing. It feels like everything is about the same. But what are the things that you look forward to in this new year that you can share with people that look up to you, people that follow you, people that admire you? Ano yung mga pwede mong i-share sa kanila?
Okay, so I'm very positive about the upcoming year. This year might be a little tough as well because we're still transitioning, but I'm sure this too will pass, and I want everyone to, to know that it's always good to be positive and to stay strong, especially during tough times. These are the times that really bring out the best in you if you keep a positive mindset. But if I'm sitting home and I'm negative about everything and I think about all the bad things that are happening, which I don't want to set those aside. They are happening, but if I really pay too much attention to them, then I cannot develop as a person and become a better human being for you guys.
Ah! Para sa mga fans ni Sam. Ang dami-dami fans ni Sam. Sam, we are launching our show on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. on Signal on Colors. Why is it important to be fit every day?
To be, sorry, I didn't hear you, Choppy.
Fit.
Fit, to be fit every day.
Oo.
To be fit, okay.
Oo.
Be fit. I always tell people, be fit if it's something that makes you happy. If you don't feel good about yourself and your body, then it's your responsibility to do something about it. And people like me and yourself are there to really be a source of inspiration or guide people in a way so that they can get there faster because we know the struggle, we know how hard it is, to do this day in and day out, but it will eventually become a habit, and I'm sure most people who keep it up for a period of time end up enjoying it. And yeah, being fit right now is not a question. I think everybody should at least be healthy and take care of their well-being. If you don't necessarily need to have like six packs, eight packs, or be super ripped, just try to
How
be
many
healthy.
packs do you have?
I have daming packs. I cannot count.
Right
Let me
now,
see.
right now.
One, two.
How
Right
many
now
packs
it's
do you
just
have? 8
one.
or 6? 6 lang, no?
I just ate a burger, cheat meal.
When is your cheat
So
day? Sam, when is your cheat day?
my cheat day is maybe once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week.
Depends.
And then
Mostly, yeah.
on your cheat day, what do you eat?
Whatever I desire.
What is your favorite?
Since I'm very active, the cheat day doesn't affect me as much as some people might think. It's not really that bad to have a cheat day.
What is your favorite food on your cheat day?
Oh, who doesn't like fast foods, I
French
mean,
fries? French fries?
good burger, French fries, pizza, what else? A nice sandwich. Who doesn't like those things? Or, I don't know, cake,
What's
sweets.
your
Yeah, those things.
ano yung flavor daw ng pizza mo?
Pizza,
Oh, anong
all
flavor?
meat.
Oh, yes, all meat. Very intelligent. Oy, Sam, very
Yeah,
intelligent ka daw. Very intelligent. And then, I mean, like,
thank you.
I wanna ask, how important is sex to physical fitness?
What do you mean, sex?
How is it
Can you
important to
elaborate?
physical fitness?
You mean having sex?
Yes. To
Or
physical fitness.
I don't understand. Oh, you mean can you have sex when you're doing
No, no,
workout
no,
and
no, no.
exercise? Is that your
No, no,
question?
no. My question is, in terms of physical fitness, di ba, because sex is a physical activity. Di ba, you lose calories, you
Ah,
burn
okay,
fat.
okay.
How is it important in relation to physical fitness?
Interesting. You have to ask that from somebody who is, an expert in the in the field. I'm not an expert in this field, so but I do enjoy it. So
I was talking to Hideo kanina, parang siya, very, very scientific yung approach niya. Parang sabi niya, parang,
Yeah.
okay, like sex is life, life essence, ganyan-ganyan and everything.
Yeah, because that's
very
what he's studying. So he has the answers. He has the answers to that.
But it is a good physical activity. Do you agree?
Sex? Yes, definitely. You get to burn calories, you get to bond with your partner,
amount? Yeah, what is a normal
which
amount?
is very important.
What is a normal?
Okay.
Okay, what is a normal amount of sex in a week?
Wow. Oh, we have a comment. What a question. Herbie, I agree with you. Okay,
Nakikinig yung anak ni Sam.
are you asking for me or for people? I don't want people to take advice on what I'm saying.
Your opinion. What is
Oh, this is just an opinion. For me, if I feel like, you know, I'm a person who operates based on how I feel and my intuition and how I feel at the moment. So if I feel like having sex, why not?
It doesn't matter
You
how
know,
many times a week,
with,
right?
yeah, with my partner, of course. Yeah, it doesn't really
That's
matter how many times a week, as long as the chemistry is there and the love is there
and the
and you get to
timing.
enjoy it. Why not? Yes,
That's
the timing
that's
as well. Well, I'm not saying I'm gonna go do it every day, huh? Because I can't work out every day if I'm doing it every day.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sam and Danny. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Danny. I can't wait for everyone to see you as a host. I can't wait for everyone to see how funny you really are. And I'm happy to announce that we're going to have a second season even before we launch our show. And I really hope that
Wow.
people learn a lot from our show. So would you be so kind to invite everyone to watch our show on Saturday at 10:30 a.m.?
Yes. Thank you as well, G3. I want to let everyone know that G3 is extremely funny as well. And for for you to call me funny, thank you so much. It's an honor. Well, uh, yeah, everybody who's watching, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate every one of you guys. So yeah, stay tuned for the show. We had a lot of fun shooting it, and the team worked really hard to make this happen during the pandemic. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I can't wait. I'm sure everyone will get to enjoy it. So please support us, me, Hideo, Noel, and Roxanne.
Abs
Abs
reveal
reveal?
after All About Fitness. Abs reveal daw. Dalawang tao.
Sige.
Abs reveal to promote your show.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you so much, Super Sam. You are going to witness Super Sam beginning Saturday, every Saturday for 13 weeks. For 3 months, you're going to see Sam's abs every week. So thank you so much, and we hope our show is successful, and we hope that you get to watch our show. Salamat!
Thank you so much, G3. Thanks, everyone.
Good night!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Good night.